Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Saturday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe, or today we'll be looking at all things ThunderCats, and today on the channel, guys, I've decided to fully unbox my Lion-O figure from the Super 7 line. We'll take a look at the figure in the packaging, we'll do a full unboxing of the figure, and go from there. Of course, I had to bring out one of my He-Man figures here to compare him from the size and stuff like that, knowing that, you know, these two amazing figures, these amazing champions and heroes of both franchises are going to be very soon crossing over with each other from the Origins line. Alright, now of course if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you will hit that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe or ThunderCats. Without further ado, let's take a look at Lion-O once again. And here he is in the packaging. Like I said, I've decided to be a loose collector when it comes to the ThunderCats line. For now, if I do decide to change my mind, I can always go back and get another Lion-O and of the other ThunderCats I have collected so far. And as you know, my collection is very small when it comes to the ThunderCats line. I just started collecting these amazing figures. All right, so here we go. Once again, here's old Lion-O in the packaging. Comes with the multiple heads, multiple claw shields here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Of course, the Sword of Omens. This really cool book right here. All right, very cool. You got the ThunderCats logo, Lion-O, the Lord of the ThunderCats. You got two very cool looking face sculpt right there. And also, with He-Man here, I'm going to see if you can mix match. You can pop the head off of He-Man and put it on the body of Lion-O. I'm kind of curious about that. Alright, of course, there's the back of old Lion-O here. There's a nice artwork right there. Got the Super 7 logo here. Little bio of Lion-O here. Alright. So we're going and try to get him unboxed here for you guys. Alright. Yeah, I have so many, like, you know, in-box and loose figures in the Masters, you know, world from the, you know, from Origins. You know, I'm part of the Double Club of Origins, which is the vintage line, the cartoon collection, the Turtles of Grayskull, the upcoming, you know, She-Ra line coming very soon. Of course, you know, the ThunderCats line itself, you know, Masterverse as well. So I've got plenty of, you know, in-box and loose collections. So, and this is kind of like the polar opposite of what I do with my Superstars line, which is, you know, a full in-box collection. But it comes with like these little multiple like plastic prisons here, and the back prison has this really cool book here and extra hands for Lion-O here. All right, let's see if we can get these out of here. Kind of curious about this book here. Alright, so there's the book. Kind of cool if you could open it up and have some words to it. But a nice gold looking book right here. I'm trying to remember you know, if this is the Book of Omens. It might be the Book of Omens, I think. But really cool. Alright, a nice, really cool item to have for Lion-O here. Alright. Of course, here he is, old Lion-O right here in the packaging. And it looks like, what I could tell, he's not, like, tied down to the packaging. So, let's see if I can get these stuff out here. First, let's take a look at the old Sword of Omens right here. Very, very cool. All right, another iconic sword, just like the Power Sword from He-Man. I'm sure we get it focused here. Very, very cool. The same width as the Power Sword right here. Alright. Like I said, one of many, like, claw shields for Lion-O here. Nice design, good, sturdy. Not flexible. Well, a little bit, but it's not like articulated. You can't make fists and stuff like that, which would be kind of nice to do. Has this little pin joint right here that you can plug into the arm of Lion-O here. There's one. Right here. What else we got here? All right. Another version of the claw shield, but a different type of material, as you can see. This is more of a shiny paint variant, where this has more grooves and roughness to the fabric here. And some more real, different types, which I didn't even, didn't expect until I unboxed it. It's very cool for lino here, giving you a different variety of claw shields with different textures with the claw shield. But the same exact form of the claw shield as before. Has that same peg right there. All right, moving right along here. All right. And of course, we had another claw shield. Now it looks like the sword or the dagger is embedded in the claw shield with this little hook right here that I guess you could hook onto lino. To like I said, this is pretty cool because first of all, this is my first unboxing of the Super 7 line. I'm gonna giving you your choice of choosing how to display your lino or any ThunderCat in this the Super 7 line, which is really cool. You can come up with some really cool ideas. And I guess like this version right here, which I'll show in a minute, I guess it just pops off if you wish to have the dagger more secured or like in the claw shield. You can do that, or you can have looks like the dagger can be removed as well. So you can come up with some really cool ideas to display your lino with these multiple claw shields here. All right, with the extra head sculpt right there of lino. I'm not too sure about the red mark right there on Lino's forehead right there. I don't know what that's all about, but very cool. Oops. All right. I'm very curious to see if we could pop the head off He-Man there and put old Lino's head on there. So here in a second. And here we go. Yeah, nothing was tied down. And there's old Lino right there. Very cool. So I can get him standing up properly. Now, it looks like out of the packaging, he's a little bit smaller than He-Man, okay, as far as size-wise. If He-Man, for the Master Verse, is probably like 7 inches tall, I say that Lino there is probably, and also He-Man is kind of like bending over right now, so if I had him fully straight, for He-Man, Lino is probably like 6 inches tall, okay, or I don't know. You can see that. You see the hip differences, the size differences. I mean, sorry guys, between Lino and He-Man. There, Lino's a little bit smaller, like a head smaller than He-Man, but he looks great. He looks amazing. Let's take a look at him a little bit closer, right here. My first ThunderCat loose in my collection, right there. All right. Now, I'm kind of curious about the see right there. As you can see, the little knob right there that he comes off. That if you wish to change it out for this version of the of the claw shield, looks like you just put that on there. I hope. There we go. All right, very cool. Now I'm kind of curious about so there is the sword, or not the dagger, the sword dagger, the sword of omens, or the dagger of omens, right there. Embedded into the more shiny, shiny version of the claw shield. So you can choose your own adventure when it comes to this claw shield and how to display with lino. Now let's take a look at lino here. Okay, fully articulated, head moves around. Good, fully articulated. And get the sword out of it. I mean the little thing out of the way here. I don't want to break it though. There we go. Twist at the hips right there, bend at the legs. Very cool. A beautiful face sculpt, by the way, before it comes to lino. Now let's go ahead and pop this head off with lino here. If I can. Boom. And then snap on his more aggressive look of lino. Right here. It snaps on here, I hope. Alright, yeah, pops right on there. Alright there. More aggressive, version of lino here. It looks great. Awesome. Go ahead and try to put the Sword of Omens in one of his hands here. can. I might have the wrong hands to do that with the sword here. So I might try. It might be a little bit too loose here. But also, I mean, very cool, awesome looking version of Lionel here. I'm very pleased to have it. The detail looks amazing with low Lionel. I think, like I said, I think I have the wrong hands when it comes to gripping the power, the Sword of Omens with Lionel here. Let's see what else I have here, because he comes with so many like variants. I mean, of hands and claw shields, which is great. So you can customize, like I said, you know, for this Lionel here. Let's go ahead and try doing a couple things here. Let's see here. Let's pop the arm off here for this Lionel, and go ahead and put one of the claw shields instead, right there. So, oops, sorry about that, everybody. So there's the claw shield right there. If you wish to have that more texture, more rugged version of the claw shield right there, or if you wish to do the more like shinier golden version, paint right there, you can do that. But it looks great. Now let's see here. What hand would be the best? Because he comes with multiple hands. He's got these. First, he's got a couple like gripping hands, and he's got 2 gripping hands. Almost, I think these are all gripping hands. By the way, they look almost identical. I can't tell the differences between these hands here. They're almost very similar in look. Maybe this one here with the more. I don't know. It's weird. It looks like. Of course, this is the hand that came with Lionel already, you know, on the figure here, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not showing it properly. So this is the hand that came with Lionel, you know, already attached to the figure. And these hands right here are the ones that came with him separately. And from what I can tell, they look almost identical. As far as look, maybe they're just extra. But I'm not seeing any differences in the hand. This is, I don't know, maybe these are like fists, maybe, and they're more closed in, which don't allow you to put the power sword, or I keep saying power sword, everybody, I do apologize, the Sword of Omens with him. So I'm going to try a little thing here. Let's try one of these hands here. Make sure I got the right one here. And this, like all Masters figures, this Lionel figure, you can pop the hands off, you can pop the head off, as you can see, like you just saw. You can mix and match. You can create some really cool figures here, or poses and looks for Lionel. All right. See if I can put the Sword of Omens in his hand here. I'll try. I feel like. All right. So there you go. Yeah. So that's better. That's much better than what I had. So there you go. A much better grip of the. I keep saying power sword, the Sword of Omens, which is in its own right, the power sword for Lionel here, but very cool. I mean, there you go. You put, hope it stands right there. The different styles right there with He-Man with Lionel right there. Let me get the camera a little bit around here. But choose your own adventure. Choose your own way to display your Lionel, which is absolutely amazing. I think this is where I'm going to have my Lionel displayed like this. He looks great. The detail looks amazing. The fake sculpt looks great. Now for a little fun here. I'm just going to test it out. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't think it will, but you never know. Get the 40th anniversary of my He-Man figure head off right there. I'm kind of curious if Lionel's head face sculpt will work. I don't think it will, but you never know. Well, let's see here. I don't want to damage my figures here for one thing. Well, it looks like the ball joint for the head or the neck of He-Man is a little bit too big for the head, for the ball or the part of Lionel here. So it does not work. I mean, you can have it placed on the figure if you wish. If that's like Lionel-esque He-Man mashup right there. But for fun too, guys, I also have to try the fact, let's try the He-Man head on the Lionel body here. There you go. There's old Lionel He-Man mashup right there, which is very, very unique. But with this line here, with all Origins Masterverse Super 7 line with ThunderCats, I mean, you can come up with some very unique, very crazy, very imaginary things or figures in your collection, and having like He-Man disguised as Lionel to, infiltrate, the Mum-Ra's lair with Snake Mountain, you can do that, which is really cool. Very different and very unique. Now, and head stays on for, you know, it doesn't snap onto place. So it will eventually, if you keep moving around, it will come off loose. But that's pretty cool. I like that. The detail on the sword looks amazing too. I wish the sword had more of a black metal shine to it. You know, with the Sword of Omens. I love. Oh, sorry guys. I love the you know, you can see the cat symbol very well. The paint looks great. Let me get old He-Man's head off. I do prefer, out of the two head sculpts for Lion-O, I do prefer this more angry, more aggressive look of him, but ready to take on Mum-Ra. And so when I display him with Mum-Ra, which I will unbox very soon on the channel, I'm going to have him with this look right here, about to, you know, protect his friends. I love it. Lion-O here. Very cool. I'm going to turn my turntable back on right there, so you can take a good look at old Lion-O here. And I'm very pleased. This is my very first, since in the 80s, my very first loose version of Lion-O in my collection. I cannot wait for more to unbox the rest of these figures with you guys. And if I ever change my mind and go back to, you know, being, you know, finding another box version of this version of Lion-O or any Lion-O, I will definitely, you know, do that, you know. I think that Target exclusive Lion-O is out now. I'm still looking for other, like, speaking of Target, you know, I'm looking for that Vecna, Stranger Things He-Man 2-pack. The Rocksteady Bebop 2-Bop figure is another Target exclusive. So maybe in those, when I'm at Target, you never know if I can find that version of Lion-O, like that monkey I showed. You know, who knows? But this Lion-O is absolutely amazing. Very cool. Look at all these hands right here. I'm kind of curious if you can also, where's that? Oh, here it is. Okay. You can have like this arm right here, and then if you wish to display this, you know, the dagger with him, there you go. Look at that. Man, so much fun, and to create like these amazing figures here. Of course, you can bend at the knees, you can bend at the legs. Oops. Uh-oh. No worries, no worries. Let me just pause the video real fast, everybody, and I'll get these guys back up on the turntable. Hang on, everybody. All right, everybody. I got everybody back on the turntable here, good to go. If this video was kind of a little weird, is the fact that for the first time since, you know, as a kid, as the 80s, you know, I have a loose version of Lion-O in my collection once again, and I'm just overjoyed. And the mini, like I said, all the items he comes with that you can customize and to create your own version, you know, your perfect version of Lion-O is amazing. It looks amazing. The detail looks great. So yeah, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased to have this amazing leader and champion of the, you know, of Thundera, alongside with He-Man right there fighting along, you know, Mum-Ra and Skeletor. Of course, I'm looking forward to that very cool, you know, ThunderCats Master Universe crossover coming very soon next year. Hopefully very soon next year. Hopefully get some images of these amazing figures in Origins. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's a look at Lion-O. I'm very happy. It came out great. I'm looking forward to unboxing the other figures of the ThunderCats line, which I have collected for this past couple months with you guys. So let me know in the comments below, you know, your thoughts and feelings of Lion-O and the ThunderCats line. You know, now that he's fully loose, now the packaging. Also, I like the fact that there was no tie downs with Lion-O. He just came out very easily, no fuss, no muss. Also, I'll show you the backdrop, which is this big, you know, backdrop here of white, you know, on the background. Not really colorful, but there you go, guys. There's a look at old Lino here, and I'm happy to have him finally loose in my collection right there. Alright guys, I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Tomorrow on the channel, I'm hoping to have 2 new items to come from the Masters line. And I'm looking forward to at least looking at them with you guys on the channel. At least looking at them and reviewing them on the channel. And I'm not going to tell you what they are. But I'm hoping to get 2 new items in the for the collection to look at with you guys together, and 2 amazing things. Also, like I said earlier, I'm always on the hunt. I'm going to Target practically almost every other day, in hopes to finding that He-Man Vecna Stranger Things 2-pack, the other the Target exclusive, which is amazing, and of course the Rocksteady Bebop 2-Bop figure is also the Target Grayskull. That's another Target exclusive. I'm on the hunt for that. Or anything new that comes my way, I'm definitely going to show you guys. So I do hope you guys join me for that. Alright, so I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Alright, and thank you for joining me today, guys. This is kind of, like I said, this has kind of been a very unique review here. For the first time, I think this is like for also before I end the video. This is also, I believe, my first ever Super 7 figure ever unboxed, in my collection. So it was very, very unique and very cool, and I'm happy to join it with. I was happy to do it with you guys. All right, but I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care and have a good one, everybody.